G'day, this is Captain Noob and welcome back to One Hit Wonder, a challenge playthrough in Fallout 4 where the player instantly dies upon taking any damage from enemies. Sometimes fall damage and environmental stuff doesn't kill you. I don't know why, the damage is probably calculated differently. Anyways, so last time we played this, we cleared out Galactic Zone over there, and we didn't get all the star cores, but that's something that I'm looking to do in the near future when we get all of these parks secured, and we set up shop for the operators down there. And by the way, the game plan for Nuka World is we're just going to favor the operators to make sure that these guys control everything, because I feel like the operators are the easiest to control for winter, and maybe we can throw them at the Institute instead of sending all of our Brotherhood guys to do the job. Hopefully that's a cool conclusion that we can get to. We can't, but whatever, we can dream. Anyways, so this time we're going to take out Dry Rock Gulch, which should be a little bit more clear-cut and easy than Galactic Zone, because I believe it's just going into a place and killing a Bloodworm Queen. And yeah, there's going to be lots of Bloodworms around, so that is why we've brought along the Kiloton Radium Rifle. And that is because these guys, like mole rats and rad scorpions, actually teleport around by digging and burrowing, and they can teleport behind you and kill you instantly in one bite, which is a little bit disappointing. This is a pretty bad AI design there. Not too happy about that. Anyways, there's a bunch of ants that got sort of mad at me when I passed that, so you know what, let's test out our beautiful Kiloton Radium Rifle against these bad boys. Also, I'm pretty sure I saw a legendary one there, so it should be good. Let's just get their attention. Now, of course, the Radium Rifle... Okay, how did I die? Now, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by death, yes, the Radium Rifle, or the Kiloton Radium Rifle, isn't as greatly optimized as I'd like it to be, and I'm wondering if these guys have projectiles. Surely they don't have projectiles, right? Maybe they just got a little bit too close, but as you can tell there, with the rate of fire of this thing, we're able to dish out damage at a reasonably fast pace, even though there are only little bits of damage at a time. That one was... Ooh. Okay, that legendary one gave us one of those bad boys. That's actually kind of over the top. Ah, little bastard ant will quickly finish you off, and I think that is it for the ants. Now, as the radiation storm sets in, we can finally step foot in Dry Rock Gulch and hopefully not get killed over and over by those stupid little bloodworms. So first of all, we've cleared out the bunch that were introduced in this section here. And now we get the quest High Noon, and you can make an Overwatch reference there if you want to. We'll just quickly kill that little blood bug. Keep calling them blood bugs. Wormy's there, and he's just got a mutant slayer board. Anyway, this is a guy who introduced you to your quests, what you need to do, and you can play along if you want, or you can just sort of question it. And yeah, he'll tell you that you need to go ahead and do you just gotta do like little side quests for the people around the park, or for the Protectrons around the park, and they'll give you the code to Mad Mulligan's mine in the form of like a safe code, which you need to grab the key to get that. I think the key in itself is actually a physical entity rather than loot in a chest, so if there's a way to clip through that, you can easily grab the thing there. But there you go, this guy is actually marked as essential. If he wasn't, he'd already be dead already, but yeah, that's just how we play Fallout 4. So, yeah, there you go, you can just pass a little bit of a speech check there for more XP, but there's nothing really much to hear from him. He'll give you some clothes to wear too, to fit in with this Western style, but fuck that, I'm wearing the Nuka Girl space gear, so I'm gonna look like a fish out of water, but you know what, whatever. See, Mad Mulligan's mine locked up. Safe key, theater, but he forgot what the combination was. Go help the other people out to get that combination. There's your Pip, the cowboy hat and outfit. Go nuts. So now the place sort of opens up, and this place will be full of lots of bad creatures, and okay, everything's freaking out. That's fine. It looks like the red storm is clearing really quickly, and now someone's pissed off at us. I believe that would be, yep, it'll be the bloodworms. That's fine. I don't think they can quite teleport up here. It's kind of like the trope where all the women hide from the mice up on the chairs where they know they can't get them, because that totally isn't sexist or whatever, right? Am I right? Okay, so I think that is cleared for the blood bugs at this time, but we want to keep the high ground because there will be other insects around here that will potentially cause us problems, and luckily for us, we can hop up on this little bit of terrain here. And there's the sheriff again, but as you can see down there, there was some bloody crickets going around, and those guys, don't mess with these crickets, they're actually kind of tough, so we'll just bat him there. And there was another one down here, I think that one was the weaker one. That Getty Up kid over there, he's killable, so we'll do so as soon as we finish off this other bloody cricket. He's actually ran into a pretty decently covered spot there. Ah, there he is. He's also a legendary one, but since he's standing still there, we might as well, oh, you know what, screw it, we'll just overkill. He didn't die from that. And if that doesn't tell you how terrible heavy weapons are in Fallout 4, I don't really know what will. So we'll just finish him off with Overseer's Guardian, considering that we blasted his legs off. And do I spot a star core there? I think I do. Okay, so that's one of the star cores here. I'm not sure how many are in this place. That's some unique NPCs. They're bloodworm food by now. But there we go, there is... Oh, okay, well, looks like we've got another hostile bloodworm to deal with. Luckily, we can use that little VATS exploit that's been around since Fallout 3 to fix that. Anyways, we don't want to talk to this guy. We'll just quickly knock him down like that. And luckily, he's not all that tough, so all we need to do from him is now pick up the safe combination, and now we don't have to find those stupid little toys that he wants us to find, which is great. That means we can move through this place at a reasonable rate. Those things over there, by the way, they are stingwing nests, so they're a little bit scary, so we'll switch back over to our kiloton radium rifle. And there's the one who'll actually shoot you with his revolver if you decide to actually do his little thing. So you know what? We're not going to stand for any of that. We'll just kill him on the spot. And I do believe that has pissed off that other... No, it's just a bloodworm. That's fine. I thought I pissed off the other Protectron. But that's all good. Bloodworms, whilst they can teleport, they don't have any projectiles, so we're safe at a distance. Saying that though, I do believe that they have actually... Oh, there are even some pulse grenades to sort of give you the idea that that's possible. Also, another 20, another 20 electromagnetic cartridges, which is, that's a really good drop. Those things aren't cheap. If you can get a drop like that, that's easily over a couple of hundred caps worth of a find there. So, yep. We'll just quickly finish off this dude here. We can actually have the terminal there. Also, don't forget to pick up those tickets. We are, we're not 1,000 exactly in there, but we're a significant amount of the way to getting the next legendary effect, or a weapon with a legendary effect there, which is good. So we've killed this guy, we'll just grab his little thing there, and yes, all we need to do now is quickly head over to the last guy and pick up his thing there, although that little bloodworm is making this rather unnerving. Where are you, mate? Was it a legendary one? I'm pretty sure I saw legendary for a second. Wasn't a legendary one. Oh well, that's fine. We'll pick up this little safe combination from here. See, he had a Western revolver on him. He's just going to hand that out to anyone who challenges him. So yeah, we've got a free one of those things also. I think that is a different Protectron. But now what we have to do is head to the safe combination thingy. See, they even make the same sort of sounds that that mole rats do when they exit their burrowing stages, which thankfully is a nice little indication of that they're behind you if you've got good surround sound headphones. So yeah, good on you for making that part of the design actually interesting, Bethesda. And looks like there's some more ants around. We'll just go ahead and take them out there. Shouldn't be any more flying projectile spitting ones, so we should be fine to finish them off. Those guys are just basically rad roaches, but I don't think they move around as fast, which is interesting. There's the safe that I believe we need to open up. And there you go, the key right there is a physical entity, which I guess in theory it could actually sort of disappear or fly under the map if you were to get rid of it with like explosive damage or other physics pushing things. So yeah, interesting. Okay, so now we know where to go, just Mad Mulligan's mine, which I don't have the quest marker to, but I believe is somewhere in this direction. Oh my god, there's a lot of bloodworms. And by that I mean there was 2. That's fine. Yes, the kiloton radium rifle is finally paying off there. I spent a whole lot of money on this one and I've only just started using it now, which is great. We've got some of these mannequins around already, which would imply that some people have tried to claim this as a settlement before, but all of the teleporting worms must have got them out real quickly. Detected by what I believe is a Protectron, and this looks like the Mad Mulligan's mine. It's just a roller coaster thingy, so easily done there. Yep, Mad Mulligan's minecart thingy. Alright, we'll get in here. Okay, once inside, there really isn't a whole lot much to do. You just head in these directions, try not to get freaked out by those mannequins if you happen to have a phobia of such things. And yep, there's just a few bugs in here, just bloodworms, and they're fine. You can just mow them down like that. Just hip fire, don't have to be too worried about your aim, just make sure they don't spawn behind you. I don't think they can burrow as well when it's all nice and closed up, so I don't think they can do anything but sit there and take all of these explosive bullets. And nothing up on VATS behind me. Still in danger though, so I'm not wanting to move up. Now I kind of wish I brought the Cappy glasses because that is obviously one right there. And the employees only section, is it going to be locked at master? Okay, unless there's a key later on, I will not be getting in there at all. And of course, more evidence of people trying to settle this place before they were devoured by the bloodworms, which is interesting because yeah, they're posing them as a real threat, but I guess they're really not unless you're just a weak settler person who only is armed with a pipe pistol for some reason. Okay, still in danger. We're into the main room at this point, and they're all around me, which is kind of scary. I hear them. Ah, okay. I think that was the Queen. Was that the Queen? Yep, that's it. Now, if you want to be thorough about this place, you can actually... Wow, that one's actually neutral to me, so I'm going to blow him up anyway. And yes, if you blow up the Brahmin corpses, a bunch of bloodworms spawn out of that, so that's, like, horrific and stuff. Also, I spot a chest over there, and I'm dying to get that brilliant loot there. Also, I didn't kill this bastard. Come on. There we go. So if I think that is one thing over there. You can actually tell whether these things will explode because they are moving. Oh, it's a Brahmaluf, sorry. Same thing, really. So we'll just quickly get rid of these little bloodworms here, just in case they don't they trigger when I'm closer there. So we'll make sure we have the advantage against these guys. So a nice and horrific way to present enemies to you. Very unique. And we've got 3 missiles along with that, so... food for our instigating missile launcher, which majorly underperforms. Unless you've got any sort of points into all of those heavy weapon things, you're not really going to have a great time with it. Really can't get into here. What if I go through this door, huh? What do you think about me going through? Ah, there's another one there. We'll just finish them off quickly. Some more creatures in this direction. Ah, there they are. Nice of them to squirm around like that, so makes them easier to spot. Also, I got 1 more point of damage whilst firing over there. I think I exploded too.
Really strong.
Damn it. Lockpicking, or not having any lockpicking perks, is letting me down here. I suppose this is the way to get back to the Skyrim door, which is great. And here we are with this particular room. Maybe I'll find the key in here, maybe I won't. A couple more tickets. Very good. And there's usually stuff behind the counter, but not here. Another medallion. Brilliant, I guess. We will get those rewards as soon as we can. And nothing. There's just nothing in here. That's all locked off with lockpicking perks, which is kind of cool. The way Fallout 4 did handle lockpicking, though, was a little bit more interesting than it did in Skyrim because... Well, not less, actually, no. I prefer Skyrim's way, where they just make all of those... things very hard to do unless you've actually spec'd into it or have a low level of it, which strikes me as a better way. But obviously, if it was like that, none of the bloody lockpicking perks would be ever useful to take, and nobody would ever take them in the first place. So, just like in the previous Fallouts, they're locked off to perks. Or skills. Really not sure whether I like the perk system better, like 1 perk per level up, like they had in this game, or the skill system where you can generally improve more things at once. As a nice little backflipping bloodworm there, we'll finish him off, and there's another one just behind me. We'll kill him nice and easily, and also I was touching that one before, and he didn't turn around and bite me. Okay, bloodworms are going easy on me today. Perhaps they are scared of the ferocity of the kiloton radium rifle. Anyway, where's this stupid robot? Ah, yes, in this direction. I was going the completely wrong way, so we'll just book it over here and tell this guy that I've finished your stupid quests, and then I can hang up the flag, and then we can go do something else. But you bet I did. Time to kill you all. Yes.
This has been a real pleasure, Sheriff. But I think it's time you and your
I hope he doesn't go hostile after this, otherwise I've made a very bad choice in dialogue. He is too. That's fine. We can easily just hip fire and kill him. There we go. Ah, it's nice and satisfying being able to kill these invincible people. So that one's hostile by default. If we can go back into hidden, he'll go nice and magenta there, because that's the color of my HUD. So we'll go over to our Overseer's Guardian. That should do him. Don't need to pull out our Gauss rifle for something this tacky, unless we have a look at him in VATS and he's actually a little bit tougher than we realised. But it's nice to get rid of these stupid bloody Protectrons. They're very annoying robots in general. They've caused me a great many number of deaths in this, so you know what? It's nice to have a little bit of payback like this. Oh, okay, according to this we can one-shot him. Well, we didn't, but there we go. We've actually finished this place. 200 caps come into our pockets out of nowhere, and now we can set up the flag and call it a day here at Dry Rock Gulch, which is great because, yes, a nice little easy way to pass this. Maybe this place didn't get as much time spent in it as the other ones. Also, a recipe for a bit of a nuka cola thing, which is neat. And operators will get this place again. So now they should be super happy with us, considering that we've only given the little places to them. They'll move in very soon. They'll have a tribute chest, but I'm probably not interested in what they can give. So now is the decision of where to go next. Obviously, we've still got the Kitty Kingdom, which is full of ghouls, the bottling plant with Mirelurks, and we've got the Safari Adventure with lots of those gator claws. And, you know what? Since I recently had a red scrub, I'm going to go over to the ghoul place. We've got plenty of Radaway and Radex on us, as well as some glowing blood packs for even more of the nonsensical sort of rad resistance. I'm not sure how that even works. If you replace your own blood with it, if it's glowing, it's probably going to be super irradiated. Bethesda, could you please explain that to me? But we'll make our way over to Kitty Kingdom and see what we can do. Okay, here we are at Kitty Kingdom, and there you go, there's a little bit of map navigation to you there, so a very nice touch when actually things that are actually in universe, I guess, allow you to navigate. So we were over there, spent last week there, and now we can go to Kitty Kingdom. Now this place is full of radiation and ghouls, so I'm not exactly sure how this is going to go, so we're going to get taunted by this stupid ghoul arsehole for as long as we can do this. Painted ghouls, they're like basic ones, and wow, man, this thing really needs an upgrade. That's fine. Okay, we're at the Ferris wheel now. I believe there is a park medallion thing for this. There's a button there. What was that? I'm not sure what that was, but yep, okay, so here we go. Magical Kingdom has started, and now we're going to get chased down by lots of ghouls there. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch back over to Overseer's Guardian, because these guys are a little bit tougher. Although with the explosive damage you can easily knock off their legs a lot faster, which is great, and that pretty much leaves them super vulnerable to your attacks. Now I'm about decently leveled here, and we should be fighting more than these painted ghouls here, which seem to be immune to my bullets when I'm aiming at them like that. Okay, so we might as well switch out our little objective so we don't go around chasing the wrong markers. Magical Kingdom. So now it's going to require us to go into 3 separate cells in no particular order and go ahead and do the things there. And after we've done that, he'll direct us to his little thing there. Also, Withered Feral. Okay, Withered Ferals are scary, and also one just crawled out of there, and I accidentally got a hip fire kill on that one. I forgot to aim down sights before opening fire on him, but you know what, that's fine. Now the good thing about feral ghouls is their radiation-rotted brains make them very unperceptive, so even without the stealth suit we can pretty much sneak attack crit. Anyways, we should probably get ourselves some anti-rad supplies now. So what have we got? We've got the glowing blood packs, yum, and we've also got ourselves, you know what, we'll have a stim pack too, and yeah, why not? That'll quickly clear out our rads and reset our health as we press on throughout this little concourse here. And we'll just sneak around the corners and make sure we aren't getting swarmed by ghouls. There's another one there, painted like clowns, because I guess they're his brethren also. They're going to be crawling out of really cheap places, so make sure whenever you hear that bloody ghoul crawling out of things sound, you bloody hit that VATS button. You hold that bloody thing down until the game says, alright, here you go. Here's something in VATS to shoot at. So, we'll quickly finish that person off there. Okay, doing pretty well so far, even though we haven't actually gotten into any of the zones. There's another withered feral, so he has to go down in one. Luckily he can. And another one there. Finish him off quickly. VATS enhanced rolling pin. Another one has detected us. That's fine. We can one-shot him. Very good. Overseer's Guardian doing a good job here. I hear another one crawling out of somewhere. There he is. Okay, just crawling out of some rubble where you couldn't possibly see the bastard. Another one there. That one's gotten himself up. You know what, we'll just go for a crit here since we're nailing heaps of VATS shots. I expect this trend to continue. Ha, another weathered one. Down you go. And what else has detected us? I am not entirely sure. Aha, painted ghoul. Probably you at this point. Well, we'll go for a crit on you just to make sure you don't survive. And then you're out of my hair. Now, where'd that bloody withered feral go? Another rad-powered thing. Astoundingly context-sensitive piece of armor to have in these sections. Now, ghouls can follow you through doors, so until I'm actually out of caution, I'm not going to bother doing this. Also, that's another withered feral, so... Okay, back into hidden, but I'm not resisting the call of loot. This one being legendary probably means he's got something good on him. Resilient combat shotgun. Nah, I'd rather not. But you know what? Since this legendary loot is a little bit more valuable than the rest... they're just basic feral. You're not even painted. Okay, you'll die easily. Another basic feral. Okay, well, these guys really aren't giving me much of a challenge here. We'll pick up... Yeah, we'll just grab that one too. 425 for 12 weight. Sure, that's fine. We'll jump in here and see what we can find. Welcome to the House of Fun. This way. This is the trippy place. That's fine. Also, with very glitchy things which would expect me to walk through here. We've got the light step perk, so we don't have to worry about any of these things. Also, everything's... Okay. I know it's supposed to be trippy and all that, like, supposed to be like that, but now it's actually like that because the game is sort of glitching out on me and Alright, through that section there, we're going in the right way. I think there was an explosion for no reason. I probably would have died by that. Also, grenade bouquet. Can we shoot him through there? Okay, that's just a bit of glass that we can't shoot through. That's fine. All we need to do here is quickly trigger these grenades, and everything is broken in this section. This is bad. I guess the trap worked then. Fine. I don't know what the hell has gotten this place so glitchy, but we'll try and do this shit again here. So I guess instead of trying to beat this place, we can just run by it like that. That'll work. Alright, so it worked that time. Just gotta kill these stupid ghouls. I do take great pleasure in killing these bastards because I hate ghouls. Because winter is Brotherhood of Steel, and obviously this guy loves ghouls because he is one, and he thinks they're still people for some reason, and he wants them to survive. Also, we can easily, I think we can tone down the hypno things, which is great, so we'll definitely do that. There we go, now it's on reduced nausea mode, which is useful somehow. I guess these things don't rotate quite as fast, but now all we need to do is figure out which way to go, and since these invisible walls are back because, I don't know, bad textures, it's a little bit of guesswork is involved here. So in a way, This is... oh god, okay. Where are my hands again? My hands have gone missing. Okay, this is very strange. Maybe if I'll just go to third person, I think. Okay, dead end by the looks, fine. I think we still ought to head up in this sort of a direction, or is it down here? I'm not sure. This whole place is a maze, and it's not very fun to play through. Ah, there's a bit of a scav thing here. Plus 10% hand-to-hand weapon damage. Useful. Alright, we've passed that section there, and now we get into more trippy nonsense. Why can't I see my hands? There they are. Just have to take the suit on and off again. That's interesting. And now, before I get tripped out of this place, we'll just run this way. And also, the door frame's missing. Something is horribly broken in this DLC, and I don't know what it is. Okay, looks like there's another withered one in there, which is interesting. And these guys are actually trying to run at me, which is great fun. Unfortunately, the door closes, so I can't just sit back and shoot these guys from afar. I have to be reasonably close to the door to make sure it keeps opening. Bad time to open it because I was in a reload animation, but fine. These guys are trying to run against the tide, which is great. Now we can just quickly loot whatever you had on you. Kneecap and knuckles. Not the best I've seen, but okay, fine. Now we just got to find out where these guys are. There's a nice little med kit there, and a place to stop moving if you're feeling nauseated by this. That one is a trap of some description. There's something in here. I think one of these contains a feral ghoul. That one's just a creepy looking thing there. Actually, that's the way I came in, obviously. Nothing there. And what about in this direction? That's where the cappy is. That's just the creepy crib there. And yep, I think we're through at this point. Very good. And now when we go through here, I think we've passed a section. He's not in here, so we can freely move on, which is great. Okay, hopefully that was the worst point in this thing, because yeah, I'm not really impressed so far by all of this trickery. So where to next? We'll just pop up our local map. So we've got the theatre and the tunnels, which are interestingly in the same sort of spot. I think that's a dead end up that way, so this way is definitely the way to go. Also, watch out for these bloody cars, because they do damage to you, and they don't mess around. Also, more ghouls around everywhere. You can see that ghoul being ragdolled by that car there, so I don't think I'll be retrieving that legendary loot anytime soon. Okay, I think we can run for a little bit and stop for now. I'm not really keen on getting hit by one of those things to see if they do kill you on one shot, but if it's anything like other sort of environmental damage does, it's not going to be all of that deadly. Also, aim assist popped on that ghoul for some reason, or at least I felt like I did. We'll go for another crit there, why the hell not? And before that ghoul gets moved around, we've got a little bit of a sharp thing there, which is kind of good. Extra charisma for buying and selling is never really that bad. And I think we can just jump up there if we want. I thought that ghoul was alive for a second because it was moving, but it is not. That's that ghoul we killed earlier with some Wonder Glue on him. I'll definitely take some of that. And now here we are with that eerily blue water. Okay, so we can either go up or down at this point, I believe, so that's good. We're still a decent way away from these things at this point, so yeah, the fight is not over yet, but I think the theatre is where you actually can find him after this, so okay, the game dropped frames and then I was confused and I heard a ghoul screaming. That didn't go very well. I think that's that last ghoul that killed me. Payback! Hell yeah. Also, there's going to be heaps more because that's just how this game works. There's just going to be ghouls and piles of ghouls everywhere. So we're doing the world a great favour by exterminating these vermin. Very nice. Let's just draw this one out. See if we can get a few of his mates to follow suit. Maybe. Alright, crouch down. There he is. Down you go. And according to this, there's someone else who's a little bit agitated at our position, but that's fine. I think this place is connected to one of those missile traps, so we'll just quickly run away from that. 2 missile traps, in fact, with lots of screen shake to boot. There we go, finally killed that guy. And we'll go for a 50-50 shot on you. Can we get that? According to VATS, that's a kill there. Very good. And now we can head through these doors here. So down you go. And one more there. Can't attack you just yet. Just wait until you start shuffling backwards. Is it going to give me better than 38? Probably not. Screw it, we'll take it. Apparently, that's good enough. If that says yes, we say die, and we'll move on. Okay, a couple more up here. Another legendary wizard, I believe. Very, very good. Looks like all of the charred ones are still yet to spawn, which is great because those guys are needlessly on the tanky side. Also, I think it is time for more rad supplies. Really close to being under attack right now. Also, I think it's raining, so that's terrible. What is that? Oh, that was a charred one there, but just a one that didn't look as charred as the actual charred ones get. So interesting. Maybe that wasn't legendary after all. Okay, what have we got here? So those pipes are what's creating all of the rad, so I should probably step away from those instead of being right next to them. Yes, that would probably a good idea. Some pre-war money and just a safe with probably random crap in there. I think access to the theater is around this way. We might as well just scope out that area. Why not? We're already up here, so we'll just quickly deal with whatever's here. And then we can move on, I guess. Lots of ghouls here. This would suggest that this place is where he's hiding. So there we go. Alright, looks like we're right outside. I think I've finished off all the ghouls. Wait, there's one there. You know what, we'll get another crit back. Why not? Hopefully. Just don't forget to shoot. There we go. Anyways, into this place. I just ate some jet for no reason. Huh, interesting. I thought you'd actually have to go through all of the places to get this to happen, but never mind. Okay, so there's a couple of ghouls around here that I believe can be revived, but unfortunately I can't dismember them to make sure they don't come up, or maybe the light ones. I don't know, I've actually been in here before and some of these ghouls have still been alive, so interestingly enough. Okay, can we just shoot him? Surely we can just get this over with like that. I think we did. All of these ghouls are, for some reason, not hostile, which is great. And, yep, we've just one-shot him there with our Overseer's Guardian. See, this is the way heroes should do this. Just don't let the dude monologue and just shoot him at your first chance. You see, many evil villains' plans could have been stopped or ended just because there was just a hesitation in it. If you don't hesitate, all the world won't end and all that. Anyways, I think we'll just go to wherever he's telling us to go next. Okay, according to this, we still have to search a tunnel, so I was right in the first place. But if you want to confront him nice and early on, you can go ahead and jump in there. And he's still going to taunt you even though you kicked his ass with Overseer's Guardian, so he's in no sort of position to even do that. Now, instead of actually going around and doing this properly, all we can do is just jump on these tracks here, make sure we take out any ghouls that might get in our way or kill us. Look for traffic both ways, and before you cross, there we go, traffic is coming from that direction. So we'll just wait for these ones to go, and then we'll jump on the road and we'll book it across like this. Hell yeah. Hopefully the next cars don't come along and get me whilst I'm in this tunnel there, and there's no ghouls in here to immediately kill you once passing the corner, so employee tunnels is where we're going. Righto, once inside, it's a pretty easy little job here, just fight through the ghouls in this cell, and I believe there's a way you can actually turn off the actual things, and okay, we can't kill him there for some reason because of bulletproof glass, I guess, but you can turn off the pipes that actually make the whole sort of radiation thing happen. And then he goes, nah, I'll turn it back on with his super magic. And by the way, how does he even get his magic? It can't be like illusionary stuff, because this is real tangible radiation that I'm getting right now, so who knows. Anyways, I wonder if this door is openable. I can actually open the door. No, he's gonna bugger off before I can even shoot him. But enough of that pep talk there. You're a dead ghoul, and some nice summer shorts for winter. Two of them, in fact. Interesting. Well, that's not something winter would wear, for obvious reasons. So here we go, we can turn off the pump system. There we go, system access, turn off mist sprayers, and that'll stop all of that radiation from getting around. But it'll probably just say, nah bro, nah mate, I've got control over this, I can use my Gary Stu magic to fix this problem. Also, there's something over there. I think you can get over there somehow, but there's nothing much to actually talk about there. Also, my hand's gone again.
Well, it seems your asinine assault won't be dissuaded. Then I guess it's time for our final act.
Here we go.
Join me on the roof of King Cola's castle, and we'll see an end to this production.
There we go, he's going to make it all nice and cinematic for us too. So, in fact, I was wrong. You actually have to go through all of the 3 cells to actually get him to Yabba, which is ludicrously easy on the pipe one. Just go to the terminal, activate it, and then you'll be good.
Oh no! You shut off my defenses!
I just got cleaned up by the cars. Okay, I guess it can happen like that. Well, I suppose that, okay, looks like this is the easiest way to do this anyway, so we'll just run into incoming traffic, and if we happen to see any cars, we'll just jump right over, or move aside. That usually works too. And you know what, we'll just go this way. I think there's a way to get up here, taking a lot of rads right now, but until our health counter reaches 0, we have really nothing to worry about, because we're dead in one shot from basically anything anyway. And I think I can get up here somehow, if I can just scale the cliff all Skyrim and New Vegas style. There we go. Okay, so now we just take a right turn, or a left turn into here, and now we can get up on top of this thing to have our final showdown. Now, just like last time, I'm hoping to actually make sure he doesn't get his monologue off, because as well as me not giving a shit about what he has to say, he's also a ghoul and needs to die, no questions asked. Okay, so here we are in the boss fight area. He'll probably pop up out of nowhere, and we'll just see if we can't one-shot him out of that. Oh, he's gone all in. He's fallen down. We're killing him, but he's invincible, or so. Have a crit, my good man. He's fallen down again. I think we're breaking this fight a little bit, but you know what? I don't like playing by... Oh my god, there are so many ghouls around. I regret this decision immensely. Oh, he missed. He bloody missed, he did. Okay, this thing might be his... Never mind. Okay, maybe doing that is not the way we're supposed to do it. Okay, time to do this all proper and stealthy like. So once again, we've got our Chinese stealth suit, and that should actually allow us to get whatever we need done, and nice and hidden against ghouls there. So once again, they all spawn in, fine as that. Also, I should probably just get myself into a camping corner, because that's the easiest way to win this fight. The sneak attack criticals just get him in one shot. He has no idea where we are. All this magic and you have no idea. Alright, so as soon as they come around the corner, just blast them like that. Kill him again. Ah, got him. Haha, yes, my plan worked. Just get him and he'll sit down for a while, then he gets back up, but when he gets back up, you just shoot him. Also, he said something about Rachel, and that's his ghoul girlfriend that got sent off to actually try to fix their ghoul problem, but it didn't work. So, in that case, we'll just do a little bit of this. Cop that, you stupid fucking ghoul. How does that feel? He was already dead anyway, so I guess it's not really all that new. Also, we get 3 legendaries with that. None of them are really good. Also, he had that many cocktail molotovs on him that's a little bit scary. Also, he might martyrdom me with lots of ghouls here. So, yep, Withered Feral, just get rid of them. And that one's actually running at me, so you're dead, zombie. And one more. Kill him quickly. And I think that's it. I think that's it at this point, so we can enter this password, and then we can access the system logs, turn off the mist sprayers. This place is now nice and safe. And now we can assign a gang to the Kitty Kingdom, and would you believe I'll be assigning the operators to this shit place. Bada bing, bada boom, operators are in this place, and there we go, we've now liberated 3 sections of Anuka World for them to roam in, which is great. I believe Mag should be a very happy girl, and William, I think her brother is, he's going to be a very happy man too, so yes, we're making good friends out of the operators there, and they should be fine. Also, I went into a tower for no reason. Hey look, I found Rachel's terminal in this tower. What does it say?
I'm through.
User logs. I got the part. Okay, looks like leaving to find a cure. We've tried everything I can. Oh, maybe he's got powers because he's a ghoul. Or so something about raiders and Brad Burton. Yeah, whatever. You'll never find a cure for your ghoulness. You're pretty much dead. I believe you can actually find a little user log of her actually turning into a feral there, which is pretty horrific, but you know what, she was a dirty ghoul anyway. It doesn't really matter if they're feral or normal, they all need to die. But you know what, I think that is quite enough for now. We've liberated 2 camps, which is pretty great, and next time we'll try to liberate both the bottling plant and the safari zone too, so yes, very good there. So as we look over our kingdom of low poly Nuka World, I think Winter can call it a day there and, you know, have another week off or weekend off and just chill out a bit. Maybe see the doctor about the rad problem, make sure she doesn't turn into a ghoul herself, because that would be rather unfortunate. So until next time, I'll see you later. If you want to check out this mod for yourself, be sure to check out the description. There shall be a one-hit wonder mod for there in PS4, Xbox One and PC alike. And in addition to that, you can also have this character as a companion if you want. I'll be chucking the link in the description too. So if that tickles your fancy, it'll be down there. Thank you for watching, guys.